As a student, how can you generate a payment registration number if you want to pay National Council for Higher Education fees? Type there URA, type there URA and press enter. Okay, after pressing enter, I believe you're in position to see where you have the word URA. Below there is a link. Tap on that link or click on that link. The URA portal, the URA portal will open. Before paying using mobile money, you need to first generate a PRN, payment registration number. So after opening this website, you are going to hover your mouse on domestic taxes. Hover your mouse. You don't click, you just hover. Just try to rotate your mouse here and click on make a payment. Make a payment. You click on make a payment. Then you wait for just a few seconds. So you click here to register a payment. You click on this link. Click here to register a payment. Click here. You click. Then wait for a few seconds. Okay. So this is our window. I believe you are in a position to see this screen. If you're following, you have payment type. You have payment type, and this one will be selected. Select the payment type. This is DT, domestic tax. So this one you don't need to change. After all, this option cannot be changed at this stage. So you under tax head. Under tax head, you're not paying taxes. You're paying non-tax revenue, but for purposes of National Council for Higher Education fees, you are going to click on other non-TR, other non-tax revenue. So you click there. After clicking on that, put your name. Some of you will be asking, what if I don't have a NIN as a student? You don't need a NIN to generate a PRN on URA Portal. There is no option of putting your NIN. There is no option of putting your NIN as a student. That one is not mandatory. Okay, so just put your name, taxpayer name. Put your name. I can put this. Put your full name. Put your full name. If you have a TIN, put your TIN. If you don't have a TIN, you see there is no red star. If you don't have a TIN, that is tax identification number, please don't put. But if you have, you can go ahead and put. For now, I'm not going to put, just for purposes of the discussion. Institution is, or where you come from. This one is not mandatory. So you can select, maybe let me just select our amazing district. Let me select what? Let me select, I can select Ruchiga. Some of you know Ruchiga as just a language, but we have a district called Ruchiga. So I can select Ruchiga. After selecting Ruchiga, the county or municipality you select. So if you select, let's say Kampala, if you select Kampala, you will have options. Let's select, let's say, if you have selected, let's say Kampala. Okay, before this is Ruchiga County, Ruchiga, then sub-county, you can select, let's say Kamwezi, then parish, here you have parish. You have, I can select Chibanda, then village, all the villages are here. So you can select, let's say, Rugogo. So you see all those options are there. So someone who have used, let's say, Kampala, someone who has used the Kampala, you can select Kampala. You can select Kampala, then county. Your division, are you in central, or we can select Nakawa, or depending on your division. So you can select, let's say, Nakawa, then Nakawa division, then parish, you can select, for example, you can select your parish from this. You will be seeing all the parishes here. So you can maybe try and select, let's say, you can select, let's say, Banda. Okay, then village, you can select, let's say, you can select, let's say, Banda Mosque or Banda Primary. Just select any. If you are located in Banda, so you can select your village. Is it B1? Is it B10? So you can select any here. As long as you're in Banda, just try to select sometimes you may be in a location where you don't know the name of the village. You may try to ask around, or just try for purposes of generating the PRN. You can select, let's say, Banda Primary School, okay? Then email, you see email is also not very mandatory, but you can put, okay? So after that, you continue. You have details of other non-tax revenue payments. So you select where you see Ministry, Department, Agency. You click here, select. So you select here. You look for National Council for Higher Education. National. On this, you are going to look for National Council for Higher Education. It is here. So you select, from that you select National Council for Higher Education. On that list you see, once you click on select, you will see the list. Look for National Council for Higher Education. So after that, you click here, fees. You click select here. What are you paying for? What are you paying for? So you select here, and what are you paying for? You look for that. You look for, as a student, you're paying annual contribution of a student to National Council for Higher Education. That's what you'll be looking for. That's what you'll be looking for. So you on the list, once you click on where you see fees, then there is option of select. You look for annual contribution of a student to National Council for Higher Education. So you click on annual contribution of a student to National Council for Higher Education. So after that, they are going to ask you to put, they are going to ask you to put the institution name. Okay, so you put your name. If it is, let's say, Chambogo University, you put Chambogo University. If it is Makerere University, you put Makerere University. If it is Kawara University, you put. So if it is another institution, you put your name, the name of institution. Okay. So let me say Chambogo University. You type the name Chambogo University. Then you after typing Chambogo University, You scroll down, you don't need to type the amount. You don't need to type the amount. Just make sure you come here where you see number of students. So how many, okay, when they ask number of students, sometimes you may find that it's a school doing this. You may find that sometimes it's a school, sometimes you may find that it's a school doing this. So if it's a school doing this, maybe an admin of Chambogo University or admin of a certain school, if you're the one doing this, then you will put the number of students. But if you are the one doing it for yourself as a student, you can put, here you can put what? You can put 1. Because you as an individual, you are paying for yourself, okay? If you're paying for more than 1 year, remember this is annual contribution. If you're paying for more than 1 year, then you can put here 2. You can put here 2 as a student. If you want to generate a PRN for all the years, maybe you are a university student, since year 1 you have never paid this fee. So maybe it is time for graduation and they are saying you must first clear these fees. So once you reach here, for you, you're going to put 3 because that will be for it will cater for all your 3 years. But if it is only for 1 year, put 1. Put 1 and click anywhere. Click anywhere in the middle, anywhere. Then the information will auto populate. Okay? Because the fee is 20. But assume you are paying for 3 years, where you have 1, you put 3. Okay? Assume you are paying for 2 years, where you have 3, you can put 2 and click somewhere. Okay? So you will see that at the end, you will need to pay for 40,000. But let's generate for 1 year. I put 1 here, and you will see the fee to pay is 20. So after that, you are done. Type of ID, these ones are not mandatory. These ones are not mandatory. These ones are not compulsory. Okay? These ones are not compulsory. But if you have, then you select. If you have, as a student, if you have the ID, okay, you can select what you have. But these ones are not mandatory. But if you have, let's say, national ID, you can press the national ID. If you have the university ID, then you can select, let's say, other identity. Then you put your ID number. Okay, you put your ID number. If it is the let's say national ID, you select national ID and put your national ID number. But others said you are not seeing a register here, so these ones are not compulsory. Even if you don't select, these ones are not compulsory. But other students, it would be good you just make sure you have your details, because you never know. Okay, so have your details, put your ID number, put your ID, select your where you see other identity, then you put your ID number, then you proceed. As a student, you proceed. Okay, but as I said, this is not mandatory. So how do you want to pay? How do you want to pay? It could be that you want to pay by cash, but mostly you're going to pay using mobile money. Okay. Or you want to go to bank agent. So this option is circled already. So just type what you see here. you type this captcha you're seeing here, or this security code you're seeing here. So the way it is, if it is not clear, you always need to click here and refresh, so that you can, sometimes you may see this, whether it is capital or small, whether it is capital letter or small letter, and you're confused. So always try to refresh. Try to refresh to get the better one. Okay, so I can say H8UBP, then a capital K. Okay, then after that, after putting this captcha or this security code, then you click on accept and register. You click on accept and register. They will, if this security code is right, they will, after clicking accept and register, on your screen you will see something that, please note that you are about to register a payment under domestic taxes. This payment cannot be used to clear taxes incurred at importation. If you wish to make a payment, so for you, because we are dealing with domestic taxes, obviously, for you, you will just click OK. You just click OK. If you realize that maybe you captured a wrong security code, you try to refresh to get a clear one. You try to refresh to get a clear one. Try as many times as possible until you see something that is clear to you. Okay? The system will not get tired of you. Just make sure you can have something that is really very clear to you. Okay, so don't be scared to refresh and get a clear one. Okay, so after that, you just, after clicking on accept and register, click OK. Click OK and wait for a few seconds. So after that, you will be in a position, the system will generate for you a payment registration slip. The system will generate for you the payment registration slip. Okay, so you download that. Or all you need is PRN, that is payment registration number. That is payment registration number. So for you, I can download it. Let me download it. So here we are. This is our payment registration slip. The system has generated this. All you need, you can take this to the bank agent, or you can take this to the bank. You can take this to the bank. All you need for sure, all you need is the PRN. All you need is the PRN, so that you can make a payment. So after getting your PRN, after getting your payment registration number, this payment registration number is the one you're going to use to make a payment worth. Of course, it will have the total amount you are supposed to pay. This is 20. If you generated for, let's say, if you inserted 3, here you must be having 60. If you inserted 2, you must be having 40. Okay? After getting this PRN, we can use mobile money to pay. Or we go to the nearest agent and we give him or her this PRN. How can you make a payment after generating a PRN, after generating this payment registration number? How can you make a payment? Let's start with MTN, then I will explain how you can use Airtel. Let's start with MTN. For MTN, you can press *165#. Then you select your MTN what? You select your MTN line and press enter. Okay. Then you look for payment, option for payment. That is option 4. Then look for option of fees and taxes. That is option 5. Then look for URA option for URA. That is option 1. Then after, click on make payments, option 2, where you see the word welcome to URA self-service. Click on make payments. That is option 2, make payments. Then when you select make payments, you will see option 1 where they say pay with existing PRN, and another option where they are saying option 2 where they are saying you generate PRN and pay. So for us, we already have the PRN. We already have the PRN. So because we have the PRN, we can select option 1. Option 1. That is option 1. Then you put, because we have the existing what? We have the existing PRN. So you select the option of I have the existing PRN. So after selecting that option, they will tell you to enter PRN. That is payment registration number. So we enter 22600 then 119292 then 66. Then you click send. You click send. You click send. After clicking send, they will even show you who the PRN is in the names of who. The PRN is in the names of who. You will see that. You will see that your name. Okay. So after that, you will say pay with this mobile money. Pay with this mobile. So after that, after seeing your name, you click on option 1, or you select option 1, pay with this mobile number, option 1. After clicking option 1, you wait for a minute. They will tell you your transaction is being processed and select approval. So you click OK. So for approvals, you can click 165 hash. Then go to, you are going to go back and click 165 hash. Then they will give you option of where you can put your PIN, or you put your PIN to make a payment. You put your PIN to make a payment. That's how you use your MTN to pay this national council. I believe you have mastered it. I can repeat one more time. It is *165 hash, *165 hash. Then select option 4, payment. That is option 4. Then select where you see fees and taxes, option 5. Then you select URA, that is option 1. Then you select make a payment. That is option 2. Make a payment. Then you click that I have already the existing PRN, option 1. Option 1. Then you put the PRN. That is 2260011929266. You put that PRN. Then you send. After sending, they will show the PRN. They show the status. They also show the name. They show you the name and the amount. The amount. So once you see that is your name and the amount that you had generated, or you had insert. Remember, we don't put the amount. We just say we are paying, let's say, for 1 year or 2 years. and they give you the total amount. So once you see the amount you're supposed to pay, select pay with this mobile number, option 1. Option 1, then you send. After clicking send, they will say you have a pending approval for this PRN. So you can select 165 again, hash, so that they can give you option of where you can put your PIN. Or where in a scenario where you're not seeing option of putting the PIN, select 165 hash, then you go to your My Account, that is option 8, My Account. Then you select option 3, My Approvals. My Approvals. Then again select on My Approvals. Then you will see a pending approval where you are supposed to put the PIN. That's how you can use your MTN. That's how you can use your MTN to make a payment. Okay. If you want to use the Airtel, for Airtel it is 185 hash. Then 185 hash. Then select option 4, pay bill. Option 4, pay bill. That is option 4. Then you look for option of URA. That is option 7. Option 7. Then you pay registered. You select option 1 where they are saying pay registered PRN. That is option 1. Then you put your PRN. That is 2260011929266. They will show you the PRN, the amount, and your name. After that, you just put your PIN. You put your PIN and make a payment, and that will be all. So once you pay using mobile money, maybe if you want to keep your receipt, you can do what you can. They will send you a message, of course. They will send you a message. You can print out that message for future reference. You print and keep that record for future reference. Okay. Remember, they can print the message. So you can print that and keep it for future reference. Remember, they normally ask these receipts on graduation. They can ask you the receipt, so you always need to keep the receipt. The receipt is easy. Just keep that transaction. Just download it. Go to mobile. Go to the nearest station. Print it out and have a copy with you. Okay, have a copy with you. But that's really all. If you have used the bank agent can give you a copy. Can give you a copy of your receipt, and you keep it safe. Another option is printing it out or photocopying it, but always keep your records very well. Keep your records very well. But if you are let's say a CPA student, if you are a CPA student, after making a payment, you go to your portal and update you go to your portal. I can show you. You go to your portal and update. You need to go to your portal and update. Okay, if you're a CPA student, you go back to your portal and update that you have paid the National Council for Higher Education. You go to your portal, put your student ID, the password, select I'm not a robot, and continue. So that your portal can open. So if you're a CPA student, on your main menu, if you're a CPA student, on your main menu, for a CPA student, on your main menu, you will see the word registration. So for you, you tap on registration and click on NCHE, that is National Council for Higher Education. Okay, you click there. So when you click on your National Council for Higher Education, the window will pop up for you. Click on register and put the amount. If you have used the bank, you will select bank. If you have used the mobile money, you select mobile money. So depending on the mode you used, if you used the MTN, select MTN. Then the mobile number, put the number you used. Then the deposit date, you put the deposit date. You select, maybe you can select, if you deposited today, you select that. You just come here and select the day. Then put your serial number. You have that serial number on your message. Okay. I believe that's all. I believe that's all. I believe that's what. That's all. I believe that's all. Okay. In case you have a question, you ask. In case you have a question, you ask. If you want to use your phone, to generate a PRN, so that you can be in a position to make your payment to National Council for Higher Education, how can you use a phone to generate a PRN? You just use you can just open your Chrome or your Google. If you have Chrome better, you can use Chrome. Then type there URA, then press go. Then the option of URA will pop up. You will see URA where you see that word, that link for URA, the first one. Click there. Then you click on make a payment. You will see that word, because you will see the URA window appearing on your phone. Then click on make a payment. Click on make a payment. After clicking on make a payment, click where you see the word, click here to generate a payment. That's where you should click now. Click here to generate a payment. You click on that word. Then after you select under tax head, below the word tax head, select other non-tax revenue, other NTR. So select that. Then don't fill in that. If you have TIN, put TIN. If you don't have, don't put. Put your name, taxpayer name, put your name, the name you use at your institution. Put your name, put your full name. Then the district, select your district. Maybe you can select the screen. When you click on select, you will see the screen popping up. You can select, let's say, Kampala. Then municipality. Municipality, you can select depending on where your institution is located. You can click on let's say, you can select in Nakawa division. Okay. Then sub-county, Nakawa division, parish, you can select Banda, depending on where your institution is, or depending on where you are. Depending on where you are. Remember, you can make a payment from anywhere. You can make a payment from anywhere. So village, you can maybe select any. You can select Banda. Email not compulsory. If you have email, you can. But if you have email, you can put. Then the ministry, you will see the word ministry, department, agency. Click on select where you see the word select. Click in that space where you see the word select. Then you look for National Council for Higher Education. National Council for Higher Education. On the list, you look for National Council for Higher Education. You select it. Now, this is where students normally make mistakes. For you, when you're using a phone, just focus on where you have white space. When you are using a phone, focus on where you have a white space. Focus on where you have white space. So where you see fees, select there. Fees, where you see the word fees, select, click on the white space there. Then you look for annual contribution of you look for annual contribution of a student to National Council for Higher Education. Select that. Annual contribution of a student to National Council for Higher Education. You select that. After selecting that, now here, this is where students make mistakes, especially when they are using the phone. Where they are in a scenario where they are using the phone, this is where you normally make the mistake, because you will see the word institution name and amount. So the first white space you see, put your name of institution. The first white space you see on your phone, put the name of institution. Let's say Chambogo University. Chambogo University. That is the first white space you see on your phone. Then the next space you see, simply put the number of what? The number of students. Okay, how many years are you paying? If you are paying for only 1 year, put 1. Put 1. If you're paying for 3 years, put 3. If you're paying for 2 years, put 2. Remember, this fee is paid per year. So assume you're paying for this year, then I can select 1. Okay, then after selecting 1, I move on to the next white space. The next okay, after selecting 1, you can even click anywhere. When you click anywhere, other things will be auto-populated. Where you see other rows, but which are not white. Okay. When you click somewhere, you will see other things auto-populated. You will see others. When you click a site anywhere, it could be in middle, anywhere. You just click anywhere so that other things can be auto-populated. Then you continue. Remember, I told you national number is not mandatory. So under identification details, those things are not mandatory. But if you have, let's say, national ID, or if you have maybe university ID. If you have national ID, select national ID. If you have maybe university ID, you select other identity, then put your national ID number. But that is not mandatory. Then after that, you click on you now type that captcha you're seeing, or that security code you're seeing the way it is. You put the way it is. If it is not clear, you try to refresh. There is something like a that code. You can that register, and your PRN will be generated. Your PRN will be. They will tell you after clicking accept and register. You see on your phone something like, please note that you are about to register a payment, and or you click OK. Or you click OK and scroll up. They will say if the receipt is not visible in the section below, please download the reader by click here. So you can if you are not in a position to see, but mostly you will always see the word open when you're using the phone. So for you, try to open or click where they are telling you to open that thing, that document. You click to open that document, and it will be downloaded on your phone, and you use it to make a payment. On that payment registration slip you're seeing, you just use it to make a payment. You use that PRN, payment registration number, on that payment registration slip. That document you have downloaded, there is a word payment registration number. It's what you use to make a payment. It's what you use to make a payment. And I have told you how you can make a payment using mobile money, using MTN, or using Airtel. If you use mobile money, please after making a payment, to keep records, you can go and print that message for future purposes. Print out and keep the record. If after generating the PRN, you can even go to nearest agent, give him the PRN, give him or her the PRN and the money, and that will be what? That will be all. That's just that sometimes those people can charge you, of which you can do it for yourself. You can do it, just do it, pay using your mobile money or Airtel, and after go and print just 100, print that message. They can print that message, and you keep the what? You keep the receipt. But people prefer banks. Some normally say that the receipt of bank is a bit okay. If you prefer bank, after generating PRN, then you go to the nearest bank agent and give him or her the PRN plus the money, and that will be what? That will be all. That will be all. I believe you will be in a position to make your payments in time. But for now, that's it. That's all. Have a blessed day.